Hi everybody, my name is Kyle Swanson. I'm with DuraTrack Marine. I'm the brand chief engineer here for all of DuraTrack Marine development, and really excited today to show you through the Tracker 215 and all the unique features we have to offer on this new model. So starting outside the boat, how do you get to the water? One of your most important features is your trailer. So this has the Tracker Galva Shield trailer. Every Tracker Marine trailer has this. Allows your trailer to be a tubing trailer, does not rust. Really great coating on it for a road armor. This trailer in particular comes with a tandem axle. As we come to the front of the boat, spare tire, again, matching 14-inch aluminum rim is also included. We have a swing away tongue, standard, as well as upgraded winch and jack on this boat. Final touch here is your bow boarding ladder, standard on this model as well. All right, now let's go take a look at the inside of this boat. So the 215 is standard with carpet. The boat we're looking at today has our proprietary DuraTrack flooring. So it's a first for us here at Tracker Marine, getting these full deck mat kits on these boats. You know, really excited where this is going. Super hardy PE material, so it's going to really hold up, be the most durable material you can get out there in the industry while having the best adhesion, so you're never going to have any issues with these mats. This boat is equipped with a Tracker Big Catch package, so it gives you a Garmin 93 SV at the bow and at the console, and an Ultrex 24 or 36 volt depending on your selection. Here we have our recessed troll pedal. It is removable to be able to access your wiring and everything inside the bow of your boat. So any other added electronics you'd need to put in this boat, we have that accessibility in the bow. Along with that are rigging tubes running the length of the boat, from the bow to the console and from the console to the bilge. So everything about this is ease of installation of new electronics. So if you want to buy this boat base, add your new items later, this gives you a great way to be able to add and route electronics throughout this boat with ease. Stepping back, we got our dual seat base. So depending on your ergonomic position, allows you for space there, as well as if you don't want any seat, it's low profile, gives you plenty of space without being any kind of a tripping hazard, anything of that sort. So as we look at the front of this boat, this is an absolute massive deck on this boat, just fishing off an aircraft carrier. I love it. It gives us a 95-inch beam in this boat. What's unique about this compared to other aluminum boats, that beam is not at the back end of your transom of your boat. With the gunnels and the shaping, we've been able to shape this and allow that beam to carry from the console back. So at your widest point, you start in your bow deck, giving you that max spacing and one of the largest decks in the aluminum industry. So as we step back a notch further, now we start to look at our port, starboard, and center box lids here. Start with the port and the starboard. Gigantic rod boxes, able to handle up to 8/6 rods. 15 rod tubes per side, both port and starboard with the rod butt holder. And obviously, if you got your rod sleeves, we can fit even more than that. Those are removable as well. So if you were somebody who didn't want the rod tubes, you just wanted to maximize your rods, use rod sleeves, you could always take that out and you just have a nice opening up into the bow of your boat. Next, we go to the center box. You have 10 rod tubes, allowing your rods to be up top in the box, meaning you could lay all of your tackle in there, still get your rods into the box and access them without having to sacrifice any tackle storage in the center. Along the sides, you're able to handle 4 3700s, so 2 on each side, and up to 3 3600s. Down the middle, you could handle up to 19 3700s, stretching the length of the center rod box. Again, while being able to keep rods above that, maximizing your tackle storage and rod storage for the center of this boat. As we look at the center lid as well, we're dual shocked for max support, keeping that lid up high and out of your way, keeping those rods safe as you're putting them in and out. So as I step back a notch further here, we'll look at the boat. We have our passenger area, maximum rod storage capability, catch-all, tool holder, everything here that your passenger would need, along with a footrest for them as well, being able to give them good ergonomic access in the boat, make them feel more secure as they can get their feet on something. Next, we got our optional center coin box. So it's an all aluminum box with a drop-in tub. This gives you access to be able to store things, keys, wallets, things such as that. Access to underneath your fuel tank as well. So if you ever had anything, or when you did your annual fuel inspection, you can just pop that tub right out and look right down. There's your fuel fittings, be able to go through all that inspection, no problem. Gives you optional cup holders as well. This boat, however, is standard with a jump seat in the middle, flip down. So 3 passenger across for the cockpit. And then the coin box you're seeing here today is optional add-on. So now we'll step over here to the driver's side console. So on the starboard side, again, part of this big catch package today comes with the Garmin 93 SV here at the console with your GT56 transducer off the back of the boat. So you're gonna get 3-in-1 capability, sonar, down scan, and side scan from the get-go with this package. And then if you wanted to upgrade later on, this is capable of handling a 12-inch unit as well. Same transducer, same package. You could just swap these units in and out. The next item here, if I'm working on my console, I go underneath. I got a fuse block right underneath the console here, as well as a dropout panel. So any added wiring, anything of that sort, I can access it right there. Again, I spoke earlier about those rigging tubes, right? I pop that panel out and there's 2 gray rigging tubes laying inside this console. So if I want to run anything from console to bilge, console to bow, I have those dedicated tubes ready to route those electronics through this boat. I've got my gauge screen right here. It's going to give me all my critical engine information right from the get-go. I can go through engine hours, know when that thing needs taken in for service. I can see my water pressure, fuel, trim, tack, everything I need to have on the water in case anything pops up. The boat we have today is fully off of the throttle shifter. The boat is optional for a hot foot as well though, so able to be added in, no issue, and factory install on the type of an option as well. So we jump further back, we have our tracker seats, very nice plush seats, you know, really happy, ergonomic feels great on these, and good ergonomic spacing in this boat. So you taller guys out there, you know, hitting 6'2", 6'3", 6'4", you have a lot of leg room in this, plenty of space to get in and out of these seats. Get legs under this console with no knees hitting anything. In the back of the boat here, so we got a 25-gallon divided single live well. 1 fill pump, 1 recirc pump, both accessible through your bilge. This is a massive live well, and it's got baffling on the top. So you see all those guys putting their pool noodles, things like that in the boat, trying to keep that water from sloshing. We're able to naturally do that with the rotomold of the live well. So this is gonna help you be able to keep your tournament fish alive. As well in this boat right here in the cockpit, I have my tracker tournament ruler. So right here, readily available, easy to pull out, easy to access, hitting on the fly. So whether I'm just checking my fish, whether I'm back here checking my fish to the live well, easily accessible right here and handy where I need it to be. Front to the back, both port and starboard side, I've got aft storage compartments, able to handle up to 4 3700s, or just in general storage of you know, clothing, things such as that, depending on how you rig out your boat. The last item here is we access our bilge, capable of handling a 36-volt system, up to 4 batteries down here in your bilge, so 1 large house, 3 troll batteries. We've got our electronics breaker and our main battery cutoff switch. This comes standard with a NOCO Genius charger. 3 bank for the 24-volt system is standard. And again, with the big catch package, you can select 36 volt and it will immediately take you up to the 4-bank charger, to the 4th battery, as well as get you the 36 volt Ultrex up front. So every tracker boat comes with a Diamond Coat 3.0 powder coat on it. This is a fully baked on powder coat. So it is a very, very durable coating, best in the industry, not a liquid paint, so you're not gonna get near the scratching and the issues that you'd see elsewhere in the industry on an aluminum boat. So as we come back here, we have our DuraTrack flooring, gets you the DuraTrack mat here. Mats are standard on the back corners of this because with our powder coat, any type of painted surface can get kind of slick, right? So want to be able to step on this as you're landing your fish, things such as that. Got that mat on here for added traction for you. We've got our light base, then we've got our rigging tube coming off the motor, so we keep all that rigging nice and clean, no excess fuel hose, mesh, anything such as that back here to get hooks and things like that in. Really nice, clean setup here coming off the motor. Obviously, the big thing we want to look at in the back end of this boat is the Tracker proprietary power curve transom. All right, so this is an industry first. We were able to wrap the curve of this transom rather than having the hard chamfered corners. What's that do? It gives us less weld, gives us better look, gives us better performance and ability to drive this boat forward as more you would see on a fiberglass boat than an aluminum. As you look further into the industry at other aluminum boats, you have .100 holes, or you have ones where they're maybe 125 on the bottom, but 080 on your whole sides. So we're 125 all the way through, going for that max durability. All right, so as we come back here to the transom a little bit further, we have our standard remote drain plug. That is again standard on this Savage 215 today. We got our transom. We spent hours and hours on testing on this boat. This is the most tested tracker that's ever existed by far. I would argue it's the most tested aluminum boat that's possibly ever been built in the industry. This transom is bulletproof, able to handle a 10-inch jack plate. Both TH and Bob's hydraulic are available as well, but this boat comes standard with a manual 10-inch and be able to get that hydraulic add-on as a factory option. This boat we have today has a 200 on it. This boat is, however, rated up to a 250, which is great. This boat runs 62, 63 mile an hour light, 60 to 61 on a basic tournament load. And when your live well's full tank of gas, 3 guys, you're looking at 59 to 60 mile an hour with a 200. Well, that's all for us today. Thank you all for watching. Really appreciate your time. This is the Tracker Savage 215. If you need any more information or want to see anything further about this, see trackerboats.com or your local dealer today.